Oh, I just realized I'm live, bro. Hello. I'm like zoning out because of a conversation in Max server. I should just get started, bro. What's up? So I didn't play this at all yesterday because I beat Swickup. Yeah, I beat Soften Wake Up Beyond. That's so... That's insane, man. I can't, like... W military propaganda? Hell yeah. You should write a little something. No. Why do you feel bad? Oh wait, no, no, you don't feel bad. You are bad. Writing is hard. Dude, I'm like... I don't know how well I'll focus because I got like invested in the conversation as soon as I started streaming. Let's get our first intro pass of the day. Never mind, I misread that really badly. Bro, chill. Well, it was chill in the previous attempt before. I got there before then, I just like threw. I need to like get back in the flow of playing this goddamn avoidance, man. It's been too long. And I'm like locked out today. It was funny because I spent a lot of tomorrow locked out because the big clear. Jesus. Jesus. No, damn it. Thought it was fine, man. That jump is a little bit too not optimal. That's about it. Okay. It might be an off day, but I don't know if I'm really rusty from one session, bro. Dude, I'm like so cooked. Okay, well, despite oopsies. That was bad, I should have gone forward. Yeah. Well, 14 hit, bro. that panned out really well for me. This panned out really badly for me. I was really trying to move forward, if you could not tell. It just kind of just never worked out a single time. Pro. Okay, bro. Oh wait, I just kind of forgot to do the thing. Yeah, zone out master. I got a DM that I opened, and I was like trying to read it while doing the pattern. Well, I'll respond to the savage damage. It seems like something worth. I should have not done that. Okay. Not playing too out on final. board. Oh, that's kind of shitty. Hi, Fawcett. Hello, hello, hello. Thank you! I'm so happy. I can't believe that I'm like living in a world where Swigup is over, because I was really thinking like, man, I'm gonna clear M2S before Swigup. Sorry, I'm so zoned out. I might just be too locked out to have a proper session, man, at this point. Dude, I thought I was good, and I should have been, realistically. Thank you. I'm very zoned out. Damn. Oh, I know her final. feel like recently pink bouncing has been kind of fucking annoying. No. Oh my god, and then I get the easiest pink bouncing? Like, bro, even the invert's free? Like, dude. Whatever, bro. I found it was hard, actually. Dude, what is this run, bro? Only luck check? Oh. I got hit twice there? Once I can understand, that was not an easy dodge. Twice? What are we doing? About the pillars at the end. Do you mean geysers too? It's not really that. I mean, yeah, they can do that, but you just have to, like, look ahead and get lucky a little bit. Like, you do pass the attack most of the time, but it's not, like, that bad of an attack. Except to, like, yeah, not do anything too crazy. And also, yeah, there is some luck to it, like, undeniably. Like, that was really bad. It's definitely a stupid attack, and if I get there enough, I will eventually die to it 100%, but you pass it most of the time. I mean, yeah, the first half is definitely the worst half. The second half is... Ooh. Like, second half is still gross. So much can go wrong in it, but the first half is like the vomit. I mean, yeah, the first half is just like, pretty much every attack is like, bad. Like, the best ones are 50-50s. Triple aiming is pretty bad. It's not like it's a. I mean, my pass rate on it is less than 50% in real runs, but like it is like if you aim it well, you can pass it kind of often, but you still need to get lucky. It's like one of the most blatant like luck-based attacks. I mean, the most blatant one is definitely just luck check, because it is just like get lucky to pass. Bro. Nice. That worked out really well. That bullet went really far down. I don't like that. I don't like that either. Yeah, okay, fuck you. What are we doing here? Bro, yeah. Yeah, I got the deadly floor bullet that you have to jump over, which you never want to see, because that is just like a recipe for disaster. But, it worked out. I wonder if I could have gotten away with moving slower in that fountain, because I like moved ahead because I didn't trust the cluster I saw. It just didn't look good to me, because I've just seen things that are just too similar to that turn out really bad, even though they look like they might be okay, but maybe that one actually would have been okay. It's hard to say. You get such an insane benefit from being like really far away from the middle, by the way. Like it's a little crazy how much it helps. You have to go so fast if you're down the corner. But if you're narrating Samiki, you get to go so slow at the start. You just like have so much more room to play around with. Like exponentially more than you would if you start in like the middle. If you start in the middle, it's over. Like you have to get like absurdly lucky to have a chance. Fountain is both hard to read and luck based. type something real quick. Yeah, Fountain is shit. Yeah, that makes sense, man. I mean, like, the stretch from, like, the post-intro to Fountain is, like... I honestly think that's the hardest part of the fight. Like, the post-intro density is really hard, the luck check is stupid, and then bouncing can fuck you over, and the Fountain's really hard and luck-based. Like, those 4 attacks are just, like... They control the fight, man. The fight would be so much easier if you just pass those out, like, regularly. And it's fucked up because even if you, like, first of all, you have to get there past the intro, which is, like, not that hard once you play the fight for, like, 80 hours, but, you know, it's not free. Yeah. It's pretty hard. I don't know how hard it is, but it's quite hard. I do think it's the second hardest avoidance I've played, but who knows, right? Music 2 is freaking hard, bro. Bro. have fun. Also, the conversations I was getting distracted with are like dying down, and I just typed something that I wanted to, so hopefully for the second half of the stream I can actually focus. Not just be zoning out most of the time. Oh my god, I got under that. No! Okay, well, I was about to be sad, bro. Depression inbound. Sure, I'll play the second half. Why not? Like, if I take a day off, I get to do a min resets day. What the hell? One of those dodges was crazy. That dodge should have not been that bad. Okay, bro. Yeah. It's healthy to play it every now and then. Dude. I was zoning out, bro. That's the second time it's happened today. I was just zoning out, so I forgot to do the strat. Dude, I'm not gonna. I would've died of the pattern this rate. Except obviously I would like never zone out on the pattern in real time. I almost have the backup strat too. The other, dude, the left strat on the pattern sucks. Dude, it's so bullshit. You have to get so lucky, and it's so much harder. You never get anything easy. Like, it's so bad. It is. I did it. That's interesting if true. Oh yeah, I totally did. Why would that happen? Okay, no, I think the website's just down. Yeah, it is. But I even meant like, oh, someone like hacked in my account and fucked up shit. Damn. Trying to words say nothing. I mean, to be fair, it's kind of what I wrote as well. Dude. You know. Oh my god. Jesus. Maybe I should have walked to the right, but also that bullet was an asshole. And also, half the time you walk to the right, just get fucked. I'm like, come on. Bruh. How did I not get hit there? Yep. Damn. Yeah. Whoops. Heartbeat is streaming, which means I know who I'm gonna raid after this. poop, man. Okay, that was interesting. No, fuck off. Yeah. Try so hard for just today is not a pink bouncing day. Hello, Prince. I hope you're doing okay. Okay, I got to read 2 lines of that message before they attempted to start. Okay, I got to read the next message. Alright, now we gotta read the middle. If I pass the attack, I can still do it in this attempt. But if I die, I'll just... No, I did not jump. That's like an interesting thing. Reminds me of the Accumulate 3 Plus Boss 1 achievement where you gotta like touch Romelia. I wonder if you could like find a song where like Miku says like shoot in the chorus or something. And then it's like you have to kiss her with like when it lines up with that. It changes how the patterns work. I don't know. I think the idea has potential. I mean, bad idea. Thank you. I mean, I gotta do it, right? Like, there's no other excuses. I've finished up with Soft and White Go Beyond. You know, I finished a big grind. Like, I need to get to it. This avoidance. I'm not gonna do another grind on the side because I've had enough of juggling 2 grinds at once for a little bit. This is gonna be my grind now, and I'm just gonna. Well, I guess along with K2 warped any percent, but you know that's like less intense. Something I ideally want to focus on when this is done, but I might have to before if I don't beat this in time. Which, God, that would be a little miserable if I don't beat this in time, but... Hello, finished, Theo. 400 word. Good job. Bro called me Claire in the thing. Should have probably changed that to Pluto. Okay. I'll just put a note because I don't want it to be confusing. I mean, honestly, I'd rather if it's just Pluto than Claire, because I just think it's too weird. Like, it doesn't really make sense in this context, in my opinion, for it to refer to me as Claire. Because the game is not released under Claire, it's released under Pluto the Thing. So I just don't think it makes sense. I think it's kind of like, it makes it kind of hard to, I don't know. I think it's jarring in a bad way for something like this. So yeah, I would rather just say Pluto. all the things you get hit on. Bro. How many songs left after this? Clear, clear, clear. Clear, 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 not clear, 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 clear. This is the last one. This is the last avoidance in the game. I only scrolled to an infinite, so you didn't see the exhaust only ones, but yeah. It is the final boss of Music 2, and it's a fucking Miku, because of course it is. But it's like the hardest Miku anyone's ever played. Well, it's not true, because it's Sakura. Regular Sakura. Yep. Assuming no one gets to it before me. Which is pretty unlikely, but you never know. I mean, yeah, it's insanely bad. This avoidance is just kind of regular, really bad. It's like 297.8%. Yeah. 44 out of 45. There's 145th. Not even, it's because it's really, if you count all the avoidances, it's 135 out of 136. Which is insane to think about, that like I have beaten that many avoidances in this game, considering Al only got up to 132. But that's how it goes. It's just crazy to think that there was a point when like Al, like there were 4 people who had like tied world record for most of what Music 2 avoidances beaten. Because there was 30 people with 132. So yeah, Ao has 132, Depedamazi has 134, and I have 135. It ends at 136, and I have definitely quite close to beating the game. I mean, I literally, like, my hit count world record, or my hit count PB, which I guess is the world record, the whole game is like 1 hit. Like, I'm 1 hit away from 100%ing Music 2, like... 99.2%. Good grief. Sakura's only 0.8 from the game, yeah. It's funny because if you distribute it by playtime, it's so fucked because I have 625 hours and only 87 of those are the first 131 avoidances. Not even, because that also includes some Dawn courses. Like the first 10 Dawn courses. Because I did those pretty early. It took me a while to get to Kaiden, because I didn't get to Kaiden until, like, yeah, until I learned Music to Sakura, which required me to beat everything else that's hard. But the benefit was that Kaiden was extremely easy. It felt weird to play Diener and Schrödinger's cat again, man. Yeah. Music 2 is such a grind. It's enough of a grind that I moved in the middle of playing through it. Yep. Whoops. No. So what happened there was I hit the key too lightly and didn't hit the key at all. So that's sad. God damn it. That was a really good post-intro density as well. God damn it, dude. I just lightly grazed the key. A little too light, yeah, for sure. You know what I should have done? Should have dropped a fat numpad. That would have worked. Fat grounded numpad. Yeah. This session is goofy, I'm not gonna lie. Oh wow. Whoops. How much would you recommend that it includes numpad? I mean, it's personal preference, right? If you want to use numpad to, like, then, you know, you get a keyboard numpad, but there's a lot of people who just don't like numpad because they just don't like how it feels. Or they just think it's like, they just, like, think it, like, devalues an accomplishment, you know? So if you like numpad and want to use it, I would recommend using it because it's very applicable in a lot of situations, especially on harder needle where like most of the high level players use numpad at this point, some more than others. Like I just use numpad for like 1 frames and stuff, and like very rarely like very specific jumps where it's like I don't want to time a 2 on the same frame because I just don't like it. But there's some people that use it for like almost every 2 on the same frame. There's some people that use it for like some really weird applications. So yeah, it's a thing. It's a thing. If you don't mind using it, then I would recommend having one just because of how much you can use it and how much value you can get out of it. And also I just like full-size keyboards, but also I've never had like an 80% for instance. I do prefer like doing low jumps without numpad just because I think it feels a little bit nicer, but like numpad is like a great accessibility tool for a lot of people. You can even do 2 frames with it if your keyboard sucks at this, or you can just have a keyboard that can like do this. I see. You can always get a full-size keyboard, so if you change your mind and want to try it out, then you can use it, but if you don't want to use it, then I don't really any reason to. It is all a matter of opinion. I had an idea, but it didn't work. Good grief. Yeah, a little bit. Alright, this time I will lock in for the pattern. I will not forget what to do. Okay, there. I did the right thing. What the hell, easiest start to pre-final ever. Okay. Ending was really scary there. Damn it. Okay, well, almost a clear from 4-way circles. That would have been kinda cool. Oh, I should have settled for only a little 6-hit. Fuck off. Okay. I did that so weirdly. I think I could have just gone over there. I think I might be kind of mediocre. Today has certainly not been my most impressive day, I will say that. I've only made a couple decent reads, but I spent like the first like 50 minutes of the session like extremely locked out, so fair enough. Hard to say when soft and wet. I mean, I imagine you mean go beyond, because I like the practice mode, because regular soft and wet's not divided like that. Definitely 7. I got stuck on S4 and S5, but I don't think S4 is that bad. I think it was mental blocked. At S5 was pretty fucking hard. But that's another one, like, eventually just kind of became mental blocks more than, like, actually being that hard. Although it is a very hard screen to do consistently. But S7, I mean, it took me 13 attempts. Like, I definitely got a little cooked, but it took me 13 attempts to pass it once. In real attempts, like, that is so long to go without a single pass. Like, it gate kept, like, me from PBing significantly for so long. And then when I finally passed it, I beat the save. Like, I just overcame everything. That was definitely partially luck, because Screen 8 is fucking so hard. I mean, you've probably played it, so you know what Screen 8 is like. It's really, really crazy. Thank you. I don't think there's a world where I say, like, S7 isn't the hardest one. Like, yeah. It's partially influenced by the context it's in, because, like, in theory, S7 is maybe not the worst to clear individually, because it's, like, the hard jumps are the first two, but, like, come on, man. Look at S7, bro. It's so fucked up, man. Needle is quite hard to get good at, if I'm being honest. Whoops. I'm insanely dumb, holy crap. That was just insanely bad. I also, like, double tapped the shift key at some point, which is kind of bad. My finger just, like, slipped on it. Something nice is that there's replacement switches for if, because it wasn't a double, like, it wasn't like a chatter, but if my keyboard does start chattering, I have a bunch of replacement switches. So I won't need to actually buy, like, a new keyboard or anything. Yeah, the jump from, like, even doing, like, fucking screen 1 of Soft to Go Beyond is definitely harder than, like, fucking K3 Secret, or K3 Secret 1. K3 Secret 1 is fucking hard, man. That's interesting to hear. I mean, Secret 5 is the kind of thing that's like, you can definitely just get good at it. Especially with the good strats. It's definitely not easy though, but yeah. I don't know how hard the individual screens are of Soft and Go Beyond. I do know that it took Bummer 3 hours to beat all 8 saves, and Bummer is really good. Like, I honestly feel like he, like I thought he might not find the game that bad, honestly, because the style of needle it is, but the fact that he took him 3 hours to do every screen individually, like, oh my god. Let's wake up save 1. If you do save 1, you might as well do 2. Like, I feel like if you can do save 1, you can realistically do, like, beat Swig in practice mode. And for the record, that is, like, an intended experience. Like, Like, something I did want people to do is, like, if the game is, like, too hard, like, I did want people to try, like, playing it like a 8-save needle game, essentially. Even if there's no clear screen for it, like, it's just, like, something you can do. Just see how long it takes. Because I was curious how that experience would go for people. Yeah, that'd be sick. I'd love to see that. Same for you, Fawcett, if you even just do, like, phase screen 1. Hey man, they feel like phases sometimes, bro. Like, with how that save plays. It's kind of weird to be in a position I am right now, because I'm, like, I have never done, like, the hardest thing in a fan game genre. Outside of, I guess, like, the hardest adventure game, because I have a Z3EX 100% clear. I'm like, whatever, bro. Like, sure, that's the thing. But, like, you know, like, in terms of, like, hard needle, hard avoidance, like, I've never been in a position where I've done the top one, or even really considered myself to be, like, eligible for it, because I've never even thought about playing, like, obviously I've thought about playing, like, Souls Hard Mode List AS, but it's, like, I've never really made, like, proper plans for it until very recently, and even then, it's, like, it's not like I've started those grinds. So I never really thought of myself as someone who, like, does, like, the hardest things this community has to offer. I just do, like, a lot of hard stuff, so the idea of someone like me having done, like, that shit is crazy. No, fuck. That gap was so tight, man. Whoops. Okay, well I would have died of that attack apparently, because I hugged the wall back then. Whoopsies. Oh yeah, a whole lot of love is cool. By the way, today I'll try to upload, assuming the new cities isn't like down all day or something. I'll try to upload the thingy. Is Henderson Z3 and K3 100%? K3 100% is way harder to needle because EXM stage. So like overall K3 100% is harder, but EX entrance is like in theory harder than anything in K3. Which is kind of sad to say because EX entrance is stupid as fuck, but like, yeah, K3 100% is overall harder, but like Z3 100% is the harder clear. Because, yeah, people judge based on peak difficulty. Because that's really the only logical way to judge things for the most part. It's pretty hard to judge like how hard a game is overall, because, you know, it leads to some goofy things. This is a bit funny. Damn, this was totally terrible, wasn't it? Okay. Cheeky 2-hit. 2-hit number 3. Yeah. It's a shame that triple aiming was so precise. I really am getting tired of that situation where it's like, just like, there's a big gap, but it's like so fucking hard to turn around into, so you die. Because that happens a lot to me, like, dude, there's so many times you have to hit like the fucking perfect gap. I wonder if the way I do it is just suboptimal or something. Maybe I definitely could be lining it up a little bit. Yeah, I always just go off peak. But like, I don't like ignore overall difficulty. I mean, I do for like ratings, but like, if I'm like talking about like, you know, because like it's hard to encapsulate the difficulty of something in a number. That's fair. I mean, yeah, there's a lot of nuances to difficulty. This is why I don't really take like numbers too seriously, especially because everyone has like their own scale for shit. It doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. Like people always like freak out about like Choco's difficulty ratings, but it's not because Choco is like, you know, like just finds everything super easy or whatever. He just like wants to have more room for harder things. Which like makes a lot of sense when you consider that like fan games are always progressing. But a lot of people don't realize that's all it means. So it ends up being like the kind of thing that people like gawk at, like, oh my god, what the fuck? He gave like classical VIP a 90, like what do you mean, bro? That game's clearly a fucking 93. It's like, okay, well you don't really have a difference of opinion here. In fact, the person who said it's a 93 probably finds it easier than Choco. Like, what are we talking about? True. I got kind of trolled on that game. I didn't post drop as much as I did. It's only like 4 times though. You know, at the end of the day, it's not that big of a deal. I kind of like have like weird mental things of uncleared stuff though, because like I always get worried that I'm like over like hyping it. Let's see. I just think of it as Barrage VCL, is how I refer to it. It's a very random game for me to have a clear of. It's not a very put of a thing game. But then again, it's funny to say that because I have cleared so many different types of games. I mean, yeah, some of the playing games is not consistent. Okay, that was interesting. I'm like amazed I didn't get hit. Yeah, I don't know about that one, bro. Shame, because if I got to the left it would have been easy, because I would have jumped, and then I just had to react to double jumping, which I would have done. In my opinion, I would have done that. Most likely. Oof. Thank you. Gotcha, gotcha. Hope that's not going too bad. Fuck me. Oh yeah. That does make sense. Whoops. I see. Yeah, I have no experience in data science, so I don't know about it. Oopsie. It's time to lock in. Next Friday. Okay, it's a week. Let me see, lethargic ferret. I'll just call you ferret. Because calling someone lethargic sounds like an insult. Is this first section RNG? Almost the whole fight's RNG. There's very few exceptions. The entirety of the beginning is basically RNG outside of like the stuff that's like aimed at you. And the circle transitioning from the intro to the post intro, that's pattern. Damn it. I'm so full of RNG and writing papers. Just kidding. I'm a NEET. I don't go to college. I do hope one day I get to go to college though. No, do you mean how like you quit the menu every time instead of just going back and doing items? Yeah. I mean, it's not as bad as me playing most of the game with 5-second restarts, as in you would press the reset key and then it would take 5 seconds before you would go back to the menu and then you could do another attempt. But then someone during the Nina grind told me how to fix that, so we have the quick resets. But you know, they're still a lot slower than normal fan game resets. But they're fast enough that you don't really think about them. I think it's literally just like, I don't remember exactly, but I think you literally just like copy your save to like, just like you re-download the game and just copy your save to like a fresh download of the game. Or something like that. I don't know. Oh yeah, we all love the Cantata intro, bro. Just waiting for those fucking... that pattern, just like wiggle around. And then have to dodge the circle and then get hit to the circle. God, long in a Cantata, what an awesome grind that was. Thing is, that was content though, because like you actually get good runs on that grind. That was hype. Most of this game is shit content. Like, this avoidance is terrible content. So boring. Nothing interesting happens. You get on average like 1 or 2, maybe 3 good attempts per day. Or per session. That's like 2 hours or more. This session is at 1 and 2 hours for the record. So like, you know, you don't really see a whole lot of cool things. I think I don't want to go for too much longer because, yeah, I was never really too invested in the session. Nothing too interesting is happening, so. Let's like 2 more intro passes. Yeah, I didn't stream those because that was before I made Claire I Wanna. If I had made Claire I Wanna, I definitely would have streamed those. Ooh, that could be really cool, Lumi. Indeed, it is not. This game is actually kind of fucking ugly. But it's ugly in the same way that it's like, you know, your child might be ugly. Like, it's ugly, but you know, you can appreciate the beauty of it. Like, it's still yours. Not that I made this game, because I realize that's how that sounds. But like, I feel like, I mean, I say this game is, it's like a little sibling to me. So it's like, I would never say my fucking little brother is like a ugly piece of shit, even if it's true. For as much as this game has annoyed me and frustrated me, I feel attached to it. It's an optimistic way to put it. I love Miku and fruit. So yeah, some of the wins in this game are just like, there's just nothing interesting going on, bro. Last time. Every time it's chopped though. Well, that was kind of ass.